I'm not an FPS gamer. Wireless is nice. I don't know. I guess I'm just like never using my mouse at a computer. Like I have a wireless headset, for example, because it's like convenient to be able to like move up, down, all around and not be tangled to it. But like when I'm moving around at my desk, my mouse isn't in my hand. So like I don't feel like I'm lacking freedom because my mouse has a cord on it, I guess would be the take here. Yeah, my mouse has a very limited range of optimal movement. Well, I mean, we're definitely doing this, yes. Dragonair dodged the T as well. Lucky for her. Yes, yeah, Bluetooth headset. What if I grab this and then play this here? I think I'm into it. This is not a sponsored plug, but Bose, if you're out there, it certainly could be. Let's talk. I bought a Bose QC45 Quiet Comfort or whatever they... Oh, fuck, I forgot she was gonna copy this. That's awkward. I bought a Bose Quiet Comfort headset, God, probably 3 or 4 years ago at this point. And I will honestly just never buy another headset ever again. It's very, very nice. And this is actually my second one. And the first one is still upstairs. They're my walking around headphones now. So I have one pair that I use when I'm walking around the neighborhood, and then I have these. Allow me to play you the song of my people. Oh, I could mines middle. Oh yeah, I could have had +8 mid. That's such a good catch. That's such a good catch. I think we're still good. But I definitely missed 8 center. They should be at 16. Yeah, we went left and right. Oh, it is +12. Yeah, because it copies after it banishes. Okay, so I could have won all 3 here. Dating Polaris, thanks for checking out the Cook Unity sponsor, by the way. Hope your meals are delicious. I appreciate the support. Sweet game for us. I think my literal only complaint about the Bose headset is probably every, and I say this as someone who wears them for like 7 to 12 hours a day. The cushions on the ear pads wear out on me in about 12 to 15 months. So my first pair that I have, I'm on my third set of cushions. And to be fair, the cushions they're pretty cheap. You could buy just cushion replacements for them and replace them yourself fairly trivially. A relatively nominal cost to sub out, all things considered. Uh-oh. Huh? I really just don't have a way to get good points on the board, and the fact that their cards are in the same path as my Spider-Punk is super unfortunate. We're just dead, unfortunately. One of the neat things about Bose is that they're not a public company. After Dr. Bose passed away, he gave controlling stake of the company to MIT. I'm going to be honest with you. The more I learn about the markets and everything else that has to do with gestures broadly and everything around us, the more I pretty much become convinced that companies that are publicly traded is one of the singular worst things that's ever happened to our society. Feels like it is a huge mistake. Go even broader and say money. I don't think I would agree that money is inherently problematic simply because having to barter goods without the concept of money constantly sounds deeply tedious. I think the facet of capitalism that companies can't just be profitable and make enough money to pay all of their employees to keep making good stuff, but instead they have to be more profitable every quarter in this system where the line has to constantly keep going up in this deeply unsustainable manner is deeply stupid and problematic. There should probably be some reasonable form of a capitalistic style system where like companies need to be profitable, where they make more money than their costs are, but like you shouldn't be beholden to shareholders. The death of pension systems where companies took care of retirement stuff for their employees, or the government took care of it via Social Security, and instead depending on the line ever growing up in this market system is really just so terrible. I don't know, subbing on Twitch with a bag of beans sounds pretty funny. Yeah, exactly. Skittles, thank you for the entire year of support. Let's get you a moderator sword to go with that subscriber shield. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Bow in chat just linked me. Go buy some new pads for your headphones, gamer. But yeah, this is what happens to these headsets. This breaks and then the foam kind of squishes out. You can technically still use them, but they're a lot less comfortable. And like I said, they're pretty cheap to just buy new pads. They like clip off and the new ones clip right back on. Works pretty well. And for reference, this is what they're supposed to look like. nice and contained. All right, so now I get to go, hey, diddle, diddle, the ghost spider and the fiddle, do-do-do-do-do-do. And this action doesn't use up Spider-Punk's internal move because this is utilizing Madam Web's move for the turn, which is great. You know, just airship things, I suppose. That's a solid top deck for us, yeah. So now when I move this, it is going to use up his move. I think I want to contest here. That's close, though. I don't just want to give them the lane for free, I don't think. If I do this, we stop their Galactus from triggering unless they play here. Are we cooked, chat? I think we're cooked. We're gonna play for 8 because I don't really want to play any more games against them. They have a randomly generated Sebastian Shaw, of course. Wouldn't have it any other way, Loki. assume the numbers on Aeroshim's competitiveness would heavily imply that the card is fine from a power level perspective. Fun perspective's a different measure, but it's a harder one to measure for sure. I think I'm gonna give this up for the sake of getting my Madam Web going. Dudebringer, thank you for the over 2.5 years. Welcome back. Oh, actually, what if I do this? I'm kind of into it. I'm kind of into it. I think I'm gonna swing this center. Because he'll still have his personal move next turn, which is great. That's perfect. Exactly how he drew it up. We get to turn off their Mr. Fantastic here. Against this? Against this. Hey, diddle diddle. Oh, Brood Surfer beats us. Oh, wait, does it? Oh my goodness! Xorn being symmetrical, chat! Holy! What a gamer moment. This card just doesn't see enough play. I remember that now. I'm having flashbacks. For release week, we were talking about this card potentially being disruptive. Lovely. What a sweet card. It's Xorn time! Rawr. Probably be full at some point. Punk is a lovely draw. So we can put this to here, and then I think we web slinging it out. I'm definitely putting this to here. And then I'm doing this here, and then I think I'm saving this for next turn, so I can move this an extra time. They're an Enchantress of Spin. Maybe. They're not guaranteed to have it. People say words like likely, and like you can't make the assumption your opponent always has their best possible card. What are we doing? He still has his base move left. I think it's this. Oh, this hasn't activated yet. They're probably gonna activate it this turn though, right? So I can't Red Guardian it anymore. So this is just a good way to like hammer home people's negativity bias. Miner saying, I said they were likely to do it because they played Electro in the same lane as Madam Web. So just from a math perspective, yes, my opponent's playing a deck that plays Enchantress with their Electro, but at the given point in the game where we were, they were only 50% to have Enchantress. So maybe you just want to rate me off as being a pedantic gamer, but like, I think it's inaccurate to describe something as like, given the 3 locations, that's the only one they want to play Electra at. And like, I think it's unrealistic to describe something that happens half the time as likely. Maybe other people think a coin flip is likely, but I wouldn't describe a given event as likely until you're closer to like the, I don't know, probably 75 to 80% range most of the time. Would be my gut instinct for what would I describe an event as likely? How often is a likely event occurring? They're 100% to have Enchantress when they draw it. That's just the facts right there. That's some Schrodinger's Enchantress right there. Yep, yep, yep. Well, I would like to Red Guardian the crap out of your Morbius. Please and thank you. %50 of the time, it works every time. Womp womp. Womp womp. We're definitely not getting this. Yeah, I think it's this, and then we move it into the Madam Web path plus play Red Wing as the last card next turn with Ghost Spider. God, it's just been brutal. I think it's just this. Now we're committed on the right. I guess we do this and hope for the best. Can't hurt. Rebelden, thank you for the 69-month resubscription. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I am full up on deck submissions for today. In fact, I'm a little bit over full. We're not going to get to all of the ones that I have, but we will definitely be doing more viewer decks tomorrow. We had a big demand today. We'll be doing a few more. I'm currently a collection level 6,000 player, and I am having some difficulties passing up 600 infinite. Do you have any tips? I mean, the truth of the matter is, ranking up on the ladder is largely a virtue of how much you play the game. That MMR climb is largely a measure of just how much you've been around. So I wouldn't make yourself too crazy worried about it if I were you. Perfect. Now we don't have a coin flip. We have a guarantee. Oh my gosh. And we have turn 4 active Prowler here. That's so good. And then I can web slinging this turn as well. Things are really lining up clean for us here. Wait! Xorn gets rid of her! Fuck you, Mercury! Nobody loves you! Get out of my house! My house! Do 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 do. She moves back, sure, but my spider punk gets to get out before that happens. What do we think of... Is this too cheeky? How cheeky is this? Just the right amount of cheeky or too much? Because the shield's moving there. I could also just like hit the captain. Like a book. Oh, like a book. There is not an OTA today. Next OTA is a week from today. Patch, and OTA next week. Batroc complicates things somewhat. Wait, do they just not do anything? Weird. Yo, we'll close the app. Yeah, maybe they were a little salty. We predicted their captain shield. Could be. Madam Web into Spider-Punk feels like a very clean curve. Enjoyed that a lot. Well then, speaking of things to enjoy, please be a reasonable location. Please be a reasonable location. I accept humbly and graciously. Are they gonna anti me? They're probably gonna anti me at some point, yeah. Priority doesn't really matter when it comes to terms of how Spider-Punk moves. Oh, I guess Xorn being symmetrical could be painful for us here as well. Web slinging and Madam Web don't work well together, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Only one way to find out. Yeah, I guess no is the answer. I think we just do this and hope to stick this next turn. If I web sling on Joaquin, can I move 2 cards? You could not. Multiple web slings do not work well together. I know that because I've web slinged Bar Sinister before and it doesn't work out. So on Joaquin or Wong would be the same thing. Unlucky. think we're leaving. I think we're leaving. I can play the next one for 8, hopefully. No early plays into the chord. Not a great recipe for us. No chord is lovely. We take those. And if I Xorn the left, realistically, they're not getting back their thing, right? I won't get back mine either, but I think that's okay for me. Wanted one. Thank you for the 20 months. I appreciate the over a year and a half. Welcome back. Oh, fair is fair, I suppose. That's awkward. That's awkward. So we'll do this, and then we can Gwen pull next turn. Oh, wow. Good beat. No priority. Why do I care about priority? Not having priority is actually good for me, because it means the spider puck can't lose the coin flip. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think we were gonna be able to win this one, or be able to get the Sanctum back. I mean, that seems great for us, yeah. It's like we're in a pretty decent spot. Their dog could move. We could potentially get the other surfer again. I like it. Rats. Unlucky. Wano, thank you for the 2 years. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Howdy, howdy. The Xorn enabling Prowler on 4 has felt pretty good too. I've enjoyed that. With the Game Awards set, I wonder what your Game of the Year is. I mean, how do you quantify things like that? Are you explicitly referring to like a brand new game I started playing, or just like the game I played the most? I feel like it's tough for me to kind of measure any more quantifiers, I guess. Would be the thing I'd have to say. I'd probably say brand new game. The new game I played the most of this year is honestly probably DC Dark Legion. I enjoy character collector games. I really don't have a ton of time to check out new things with all the live service games that I play. And then pound for pound, all the games that I play, Marvel Snap is #1 because of content, and then Genshin's probably #1 between content and off stream. If I don't count live hours. My year end for my PS5 told me that I had like 250 hours of Genshin Impact played this year. This always hits the highest power thing too, right? So I can slide this here with web slinging and then flight harness it, and then this still has its base move built in here. And actually, do I want to do this here and then slide it this way? I think so. Actually, so what I want to do is I want to do this here and do it into the center, because I want to be able to move the Spider Punk into this lane on the last turn so Surfer can copy Silver Surfer for steps. That's the play. I want to eventually be able to set that up. They're a tribunal deck. Yes, they are a tribunal deck. I think I want to Red Guardian the Ravona, but at the same time, I don't want the Xorn to kick it into my Surfer path. This is the problem. Assume we're cooked here. Oh, maybe not. Got him? Got him. All right. It looks like my pre-rolls are actually about to turn on Twitch, so I'm having a good time with this deck, and I want to play a bit more of it here on stream. But we need to take a brief pause for the cause to let some adverts roll. Appreciate everybody hanging out this afternoon. Don't go anywhere, gamers. You got another 90 minutes or so before I gotta go today. If you're watching on the YouTube side, you enjoy the content, make sure to tap the like button. Appreciate all the folks that do that when they're here every day. The Alliance clipping along already for the week. Love to see it. Do you know what your holiday streaming schedule is going to be? Because we traveled over Thanksgiving, I don't think we're going to be spending time traveling over the holidays. Or Lordy, thank you for the 49 months. You guys know that Hawaii 5 so I'm pretty sure, I actually don't even know what day of the week Christmas is. It's a Thursday. Realistically, I'll probably be live. There's a good chance I'm live every day other than just actual Christmas proper. And how long I'm live will not probably depend on what numbers look like. Like we'll probably do shorter streams if the audience numbers aren't there. But if we had our typical 700 to 1,000 people, I'll probably do a full stream. But yeah, Christmas Eve and the 26th. I don't think we have anything particularly special going on. Check the calendar before I say that. It's unironically my most empty week of the year, probably. There's no kids camps or anything. I'm mulligan the bar with Thonim, actually. It's a bad location for us. And this retreat will make them think we're retreating to the Echo too, which is funny. Are the kids getting anything fun for Christmas? My 10-year-old asked for Steam gift cards. My 11-year-old asked for something we could do to spend time together as a family. He has his moments. The two types of children. I'll never forget my 11-year-old. God, he was probably 6 or 7 years old, and he asked my wife asked him what he wanted from Santa for Christmas, and he goes, I really want world peace and a foil Gengar card, but if Santa can only do one thing, I pick world peace. And I was just like, oh my god. Just like, oh, child. The world peace could potentially be cheaper. That's true. I think we just feed Xorn. It's unfortunate that Spider-Punk missed his 50-50. We get to shrink Carter here though, which is nice. Oh, we don't, because I don't have priority. Shit. I guess it depends on what they reveal in the center. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's an interesting thought. If I'd have spider-punked into the taco truck, I could have put a taco on him to move him again. I just really wanted, I really wanted him to be in the Madam Web path. That's what I wanted from a sequencing perspective there. If I prowl, I brick a draw. I could prowl and web sling and not brick a draw. Yeah, let's do this. Wait, hold on. If I move this first, it takes web slinging, right? And then he can move himself. And then this can move here. And then this can go here. And then this can go here. And then this can go here. Final answer. Oh, I could have vibro. No, wait, this doesn't move it. I'm wrong. Ignore me. Okay. Beep. Feels a little strange to play your Iron Man into a path with -1 power, but you do you, opponent. Iron Man. Interesting choice. Beep, 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 beep. It is actually insane how many of our cards repositioned on that last turn of the game. Like, absolutely nothing ended up where it started, huh? They were all over the place. Yeah, they also competed in the lane with no cards. Yeah, exactly. They played the Iron Man into a -1 point path. Well, now I wish I would have Xorn tier. Is it possible to catch up if I've never played? So that kind of depends on what your definition of catch up is. So you can get every card in Marvel Snap. Oh my god, hold on, that's a great draw. Hold on. Pause. You can get every card in Marvel Snap that's currently available. If you want to have all of them at the same time, you do need to spend some dollars to do so. But you also get to pick and choose which specific cards you want. If that makes sense. Yes, you also don't need to have every card in this game to have a good time. Marvel Snap is the best balanced card game I have ever played. There are 50 or 60 different competitive decks, not exaggerating, that you can play at any given point. It's very, very well done. If you're interested in some examples of the range of decks, I have a video here highlighting between 50 and 60 of them. And then I also have a starter guide that I put out earlier this year for people that are getting started with Marvel Snap in 2025. If you have any questions about specifics, feel free to ask, Gamer. Okay, so they're stuck on the right, and they're never winning the right, yeah? So I'm gonna go this into this. Oh, they can move the shield now. They can, can't they? But how are they adding more than, if they Iron Man, they're not doing something else? Yeah, I don't think they can win the right. I think my statement stands. I think they're just cooked. Flight Harness is 100% to drop Red Wing into play, by the way. Red Wing not putting characters into play seems like a miss. And Ant-Man's been going through some stuff. He's not having a good time. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's cubes all over my sweater already. Why was the Red Wing hit 100%? Because, sorry, the Prowler's skill that moves the card moves the highest power thing in its lane. So it was guaranteed to tag Red Wing because it was 5 versus 4. I want to play Madam Web here because I want to move Spider-Punk into the Ant-Man path because I want to be able to contest this. Hey, diddle. The Red Guardian and the Fiddle. What do you think of this? I think I'm into it. I think I'm into it. I don't think they can ever win the game, yeah. Beep, beep, beep. Ant-Man is once again a 1-1. You know, he has his ups and his downs. He's making it small.
Victory.
As decks look sweet, I'm gonna steal this one. I give you permission to take this NFT, givers. It's lovely. Enjoy. Enjoy. It's generated some very novel play patterns for us. I kind of only want to play one more game with this before we move on to the next one, and I don't really want to play against 34 card nonsense, so I'm gonna take a mulligan on our last game. But Jeff, they only had 27 cards, not 34. That different matters, I swear. If Red Wing had a targeted ability like highest power, left card, right card that pushed into broken territory, I think highest power would definitely mean Red Wing would be busted. Leftmost card in hand would probably make it busted too, because your leftmost card's typically an expensive card. Rightmost card might be fine. Punch Merlin in the mouth. There are no coin flips in bossing, say. Like I said, chat, punch Merlin in the mouth. No coin flips in my Marvel card game. Anybody who tells you otherwise is lying. Dirty, dirty, rotten liars. Look at Daddy making space for us on the right. What a lovely father figure he is. I think I'm into this. I think I'm into this. Actually, do I want to move Xorn out of here? No, this is fine. No, I like this. If we moved Xorn into the center, it could kick the opponent's cards out of that lane. Oh, that's true.
Opponent snapped.
Oh, damn. That means I can't Silver Surfer my Silver Surfer. Unlucky. Really wanted Red Wing to go center. Probably did. I assume we lose middle, and the left is probably not good for us. Oh? Oh, we're halfway there. Do you think they realized the Xorn was symmetrical, chat? Do you think they knew the Xorn was symmetrical when they boomer at me? Or do you think that was a surprise? Nobody knows what Xorn does. Truly, I don't think anybody knows what this card does. Oh, if they're gonna sweat Tuna, what? Okay, maybe they do. Maybe they do. We'll never know. We'll never know, really. This deck is so much fun. What a fun build around submission. The build around submission for this was build with Red Wing and Surfer and like Spider Punk. Ended up on a really cool mishmash of cards, huh? I don't think I have any changes to make after that set. Maybe Human Torch wasn't good enough. Would we agree with that? That might be. I kind of felt like I wanted one more cheap card. Torch did get to 16 in one of the games. That's true. I kind of feel like I want another cheap card while keeping the move payoff density. What do I think of Craven? I think I'd do this. I feel like I want, so Dagger I can't really play on curve. I think I want a 2 I can play on 2. I think is what I want after thinking about how those games played out. I think is my takeaway. Sparky's an interesting one too. I like that suggestion too. I can see Sparky being good here. I think my gut is Craven, but I could see Sparky being worth an inclusion as well. I think this many 3s is enough 3s. The Gwenpool was in the original submission, and I could take or leave her. If you wanted to sub her for a different 3, I could see that too. She had her moments though, and Silver Surfer with Gwenpool was legitimately very good in a number of spots. Why can't you Dagger on curve with Flight Harness, Web Slinging, and Madam Web? Yeah, I guess that's fair. It's just like, if you Dagger on 2, you're almost never Ghost Spidering her on 3, right? Because you want to play a 3-on-3 in your Surfer deck, but yeah, maybe.